getting set to have the first pitch on a nice evening for baseball. First pitch is a strike on Marco Chavez. Curveball in there for strike two. No balls and 2 strikes on Marco Chavez. Fouled back. Stays alive as the count remains the same. No balls and 2 strikes. And here comes the pitch. Fouled back. Batter stays alive. There's a ball hit over the third baseman. It's going to fall in for a single as the batter makes the turn around first. He's in there with a single.
The batter, number 4, the left fielder.
That'll bring up the left fielder, number 4, Christian Alanis. Ball 1 on the batter. There's a bunt to the right side. First baseman gets it, tags the runner as he's coming to first base for out number 1. The runner from first will advance to second base. So we have 1 out with Marco Chavez advancing to second base and Fabian Buenrostro coming to the plate.
The shortstop, Fabian Buenrostro.
Well-executed bunt by the batter to advance the runner to second base, put him in scoring position for the Wolverines. There's a ball hit in the hole to the shortstop. Makes the stop, but cannot make the throw. The runner will be safe at first with an infield hit. The runner at second will stay there as the designated hitter, Jeremiah Galindo, comes to the plate.
Jeremiah Galindo.
Runners on first and second with 1 out here in the top of the first inning. There's a strike call on the batter. The batter calls timeout to go retrieve his elbow pad. When we resume play, Galindo has no balls and 1 strike with 1 out. Runners on first and second here in the top of the first inning. Curveball hit to the third baseman. Tags third, throws over to first base. In time for the double play. Nice play by the third baseman. Inning-ending double play. Ground ball to third base, touches the bag, throws over to first base in time for out number 3. Strike called on the outside corner. on Angel Gonzalez, the shortstop. Strike 2 on the batter. No balls and 2 strikes. There's a high chopper hit to the shortstop. Shortstop coming in. Not going to be able to make the throw as Angel Gonzalez will get on an infield single. And that brings to the plate the second baseman, Zach Flores.
The second baseman, Zach Flores.
On deck, first baseman Bobby Arias, followed by the designated hitter, Jesse Lillard. Gonzalez with the lead at first base. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Gonzalez with another lead at first base. The runner goes. The throw to second base, not going to be in time as Gonzalez will be in safe with a stolen base. And that was strike 2 called on the batter. Two strikes, no balls. Runner in scoring position for the Hawks. Here comes the pitch. High fastball. Outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Out number 1. And coming to the plate, the first baseman, Bobby Arias.
The batter, number 24, the first baseman, Bobby Arias.
One out here in the bottom of the first inning. There's a ball hit to the first base side. Steps on the bag for out number 2. Runner advances to third base. With the designated hitter, Jesse Lillard, coming to the plate.
The batter, number 12, the designated hitter, Jesse Lillard.
Two outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Ball is in the dirt. Nice play by the catcher. On deck, the pitcher, L.J. Gonzalez. Excuse me. And there's a shot between first and second for a nice RBI single for Jesse Lillard, bringing Angel across for the first run of the evening.
L.J. Gonzalez.
Coming to the plate is the pitcher, L.J. Gonzalez. On deck, the third baseman, Cody Roberts. Ball 1 on the batter. There's a ball hit right up the middle. Shortstop gets it, bobbles the ball. That's going to be an error on the shortstop as the shortstop and the second baseman collide. Gonzalez will be safe at first. Lillard safe at second. 2 outs with Cody Roberts coming to the plate. Zach Martinez, the catcher, on deck.
The batter, number 13, the third baseman, Cody Roberts.
And a pinch runner coming in for the pitcher.
in at first base, Albert Trevino.
Albert Trevino going in to run for LJ Gonzalez at first base. Ball in the dirt. Ball one on Cody Roberts. One to nothing here in the bottom of the first inning. Ball two on the batter. Strike called on the inside corner. Brings the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Ball 3, ball high. 3 balls, 1 strike on Cody Roberts. There's a ball hit to the second baseman. Flips it over to the shortstop for out number 3. Coming up to the plate in the top of the second inning for the Wolverines, the pitcher, Benjamin de Hoyos, followed by Alexis Lozano. There's a ball hit to the second baseman. Not going to be able to make the play as he gets hung up with the ball. The runner will be safe on the error by the second baseman. And that'll bring up the first baseman, Alexis Lozano.
The first baseman, Alexis Lozano.
There's a ball hit in the gap, left center field. Going to go all the way to the wall. The runner from first coming around second, rounding third. And Lozano will be in with a stand-up double. And this game is now tied up at 1 apiece. That brings up Gilbert Adiola,
The batter, number 15, the right fielder.
the right fielder.
Adiola.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on Gilbert Adiola. Alexis Lozano on second base after that nice double in the gap to bring the run across and tie this game. Ball called. 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's a high fly ball in the infield. First baseman is calling for it. Makes the catch for out number 1. And that brings up number 10, Juan Rosales.
The batter, number 10, the center fielder, Juan Rosales.
Rosales playing center field tonight for the Wolverines. 1 out here with a runner on second base. Ball on the inside. The ball hit to the second base side. Gets the ball over to first in time for out number 2. The runner from second advances to third base. 2 outs here. Number 14, Artie Cuellar coming to the plate.
The batter, number 14, the third baseman, Artie Cuellar.
Cuellar playing third base tonight. Curveball on the inside corner. Strike 1. Ball outside and in dirt. Nice stop by the catcher. Strike 2 on the batter as he swung and missed at that one. There's a foul back and out of play. Count remains the same. No balls and 2 strikes on Cuellar. Ball high and inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's a ball foul to the right side and out of play. Count will remain the same. At 1 ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs with a runner on third base, and the score all knotted up at 1. There's a fly ball to the right field side. Out of play, foul ball. Nice effort by the right fielder, Daniel Perales. Count stays the same at 1 ball and 2 strikes on Cuellar. Fouled back, stays alive. Batter calls timeout. Here comes the pitch. Ball high, evens the count up at 2-2 with 2 outs. Curveball swung and miss for out number 3, but the Wolverines do tie this game up. Ready to start the bottom of the second inning. The catcher, Zach Martinez, coming to the plate. On deck, Elijah Hirschman. Swing and a miss, strike 1. There's a ball hit high in the air. Pitcher's calling for it. Makes the catch for out number 1.
number 11, the left fielder, Elijah Hirschman.
Coming to the plate now is left fielder Elijah Hirschman. Outside for ball one. Ball two on the batter. Ball high. Ball three. 3 balls, no strikes on Elijah Hirschman. Strike one on the inside corner. There's a ball fouled back into the net. Brings a count to full on Elijah Hirschman. Strike three on a nice curveball. 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning.
The batter number 2, the center fielder, Oscar Garza.
And that brings up the center fielder number 2, Oscar Garza. Ball high. Ball one on the batter. Oh, excuse me, strike called. Ball one, 1-1. That ball gets away from the catcher. Ball two. Ball three. 3 balls, 1 strike on Oscar Garza. Ball high and ball 4. He draws a walk. And the leadoff batter, Angel Gonzalez, comes to the plate.
The batter number 22, the shortstop, Angel Gonzalez.
Strike one on the batter. The runner goes. The throw is going to be in time. Starting the top of the 3rd inning, the Wolverines will have Marco Chavez, the catcher, coming to the plate. Christian Alaniz is on deck. Swing and a miss, strike one. There's a ball hit to the 3rd baseman. Makes the play. The throw over in time for out number 1. Nice play by the third baseman to record the first out here in the top of the 3rd inning. Coming to the plate is Christian Alanis.
Batter number 4, the left fielder, Christian Alanis.
That ball gets away from the catcher, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Evens the count up at 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Christian Alanis. Ball high, evens up the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's a ball hit to the shortstop. Makes the catch for out number 2. That brings up Fabian Buenrostro, the shortstop.
The batter number 16, the shortstop, Fabian Buenrostro.
Ball is fouled off to the right side. Strike 1 on the batter. Curveball way outside, evens the count up at 1-1. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Curveball on the inside corner for strike 2. 2-2 now on the batter with 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and out number 3, starting off the bottom of the 3rd inning with the leadoff batter, Angel Gonzalez. Umpire calls timeout. High, ball 1. Ball 2 on the batter, 2 balls, no strikes. Ball 3, 3 balls, no strikes on the batter, shortstop Angel Gonzalez. Four straight pitches and walks the batter. Coming to the plate now is the second baseman, Zach Flores.
The batter number 18, the second baseman, Zach Flores.
Time is called here as the coach wants to confer with his base runner and the batter. We will resume play With nobody out here, runner on first base, Zach Flores at the plate. Bobby Arias on deck. Pickoff attempt. Runner gets back. Another pickoff attempt. And the runner's back safely. There's the pitch. Ball high. Ball one on the batter. Gonzalez takes his lead at first base. Throw to first base. The runner gets back. There's a ball hit into center field. Center fielder gets under it, makes the catch for out number one. The runner gets back to first base.
About number 24, the first baseman, Bobby Arias.
Bobby Arias, the first baseman, coming to the plate with one out here in the bottom of the first inning. Strike called on the batter. Delayed steal. Runner goes to second base without a throw. One strike now on Bobby Arias. Angel Gonzalez at second base. And there's a shot to right field. Runner's tagging up. Right fielder makes the catch. Runner goes back. Out number two on that fly ball out.
Number 12, the designated hitter,
And that brings up the DH, Jesse Lillard, who brought in the first run for the Hawks in the first inning. Two outs here. Runner in scoring position. The runner steals without a throw. Two stolen bases tonight. Three stolen bases for Angel Gonzalez as he moves 90 feet closer to scoring the run. Ball one on Lillard. That ball is in the dirt for ball two. There's a strike called. 2 balls and 1 strike. Ball high for ball 3. 3-1 on the batter. LJ Gonzalez, the pitcher, is on deck. Ball 4 in the dirt. Lillard to walk to first base, bringing up the pitcher, LJ Gonzalez.
About number 23, the pitcher, LJ Gonzalez.
On deck is the third baseman, Cody Roberts. There's a ball hit in the gap in right center field. 1 run will come across. Lillard from first on his way to third in there safely with a single by LJ Gonzalez on a nice hit ball there to bring in the second run of this game for the Hawks. So we have runners on first and third for Cody Roberts with 2 outs here. And a runner coming in to pinch run for LJ, the pitcher. That is Danny Albert Trevino, excuse me. Swing and a miss by Roberts. No balls and one strike. Strike two called on the batter. Ball high as the runner goes without a throw. So runners on second and third. 1 ball and 2 strikes on the third baseman, Cody Roberts. That ball is in the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher. Evens up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. A hit here could probably bring in 2 runs. Pad the lead for the Hawks here in the bottom of the third inning. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed by Cody Roberts for out number 3. Coming up in the top of the 4th inning for the Wolverines is the DH, Jeremiah Galindo. Ball 1. Outside, ball 2. Strike called on the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. Outside for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Full count on the batter. There's a fly ball to center field. Center fielder over to make the catch for out number 1. Nice play by the center fielder.
The batter, number 7, the pitcher, Benjamin De Hoyos.
That brings up to the plate the pitcher, Benjamin De Hoyos. Swing and fouled back, out of play. Strike 1 on the batter. Outside, evens the count up at 1-1. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Strike on the inside corner to even up the count at 2-2. Batter calls timeout. There's a hard hit ball to the second baseman. Nice play. Throws the ball over to first base in time for the out. 2 outs now here in the top of the 4th inning, as Alexis Lozano will come to the plate. Lozano had a double in the 2nd inning to bring in the Wolverines' first run. Actually, Wolverines' only run. Check swing on the batter did not go. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1 on the batter. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Alexis Lozano. Outside, ball 2. 2-2 on the batter. Ball high, full count now. There's a high fly ball to center field. Center fielder camps underneath it, makes the catch for out number 3 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Leading off for the Hawks will be the catcher, Zach Martinez.
Zach Martinez.
Strike 1 on the outside corner. Swing and a miss, actually fouled back. No balls and 2 strikes on the batter. Ball fouled off the catcher's leg. They come in to check him out. Seems to be okay as we get ready to resume play here. No balls and 2 strikes on the batter right now. The catcher, Zach Martinez, finds himself in a hole early. Ball high. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Curveball hit into the air, center field. Center fielder coming on, makes the play for out number 1.
The batter, number 11, the left fielder, Elijah Hirschman.
That brings up the left fielder, number 11, Elijah Hirschman. On deck is Oscar Garza. Swing and a miss for strike one. Attempted bunt. Fails. Strike two. There's a ball hit toward the second baseman. Comes over. Makes the throw in time for out number two. Now coming to the plate will be the center fielder, Oscar Garza.
Oscar Garza.
There's a ball hit into center field. That's going to fall in for a single. And Oscar Garza's on base for the second time tonight. Brings up to the plate the leadoff batter, Angel Gonzalez.
Angel Gonzalez.
Two outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Attempt to pick off at first base. Garza slides back in safely. The ball down low, outside for ball one. That's a strike called. 1-1 on the batter. Pickoff attempt, first base, not in time. Count is 1-1 on the batter. Another pickoff attempt. Runner goes. Strike called on the batter. That'll be 1-2 strikes as the runner advances to second base. Curveball hit towards second base. Second baseman with a nice play, throws the ball over in time to first base for out number 3. Leading off here in the top of the fifth inning for the Wolverines will be number 15, the right fielder Gilbert Ariola. Strike called on the outside corner. One and one now on the batter. Ball high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Ball low, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. There's a ball hit towards the shortstop. Makes the throw in time for out number 1. That brings up to the plate Juan Rosales, the center fielder.
Juan Rosales.
Ball 1. There's a ball hit towards third base. Makes the play, throws the ball over to first base in time for out number 2. Nice play by the third baseman. 2 up, 2 down. Brings up Artie Cuellar, the third baseman.
The batter number 14, the third baseman, Artie Cuellar.
That ball is fouled back. Strike 1. That ball is fouled back and out of play. No balls and 2 strikes. There's a ball hit into center field. Center fielder camps underneath it, makes the catch for out number 3. 1-2-3 for the Wolverines in the top of the 5th inning. Due up for the Hawks in the bottom of the 5th inning will be Zach Flores, Bobby Arias, and Jesse Lillard. The score is still 2-1 as we head into the bottom of the 5th. Leading off the bottom of the 5th inning for the Hawks will be second baseman Zach Flores, followed by Bobby Arias and Jesse Lillard. The ball on the inside corner. Ball 2 now. 2 balls, no strikes. That ball is fouled back. 2 balls and 1 strike on the second baseman, Zach Flores. Strike 2 now, 2-2. Ball high, full count now on the batter. Swing and a miss, strike 3, out number 1.
The batter number 24, the first baseman.
That brings up the first baseman, Bobby Arias. Ball 1 on Arias. On deck, Jesse Lillard. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a ball hit to the right side. That's going to be foul. Brings the count to 2 balls and 1 strike now on Bobby Arias. Call you back. That ball's in the dirt for ball 3. Ball 4, and the batter draws a walk.
The batter, number 12, the designated hitter, Jesse Lillard.
That brings up to the plate the designated hitter, Jesse Lillard.
Now running at first base, number 25, Zach Holscher.
Coming in to run for Bobby Arias, number 25, Zach Holscher. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning with 1 out. On deck is LJ Gonzalez. Runner gets back on that pickoff attempt. That ball is in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. The runner will advance to second base on the wild pitch. 1 ball on the batter. Coach calls timeout to go talk to his pitcher. And we're back to the action. With 1 ball on Jesse Lillard, 1 out, Zach Holscher at second base, bottom of the 5th inning. Lillard hits a shot, deep right field. It is caught. The runner will tag up and advance to third base on a nice hit ball by Jesse Lillard deep into right field. 2 outs now with LJ Gonzalez, the pitcher, coming up to the plate. Cody Roberts, third baseman, is on deck. Ball high on Gonzalez. There's a ball hit to the right side. First baseman chasing it, not able to make the catch as the ball falls foul. The count is evened up at 1-1. Curveball in there for strike 2. Fouled back, stays alive. Count remains the same at 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And the 3rd run just 90 feet away. That ball is in the dirt. Gets away from the catcher. The catcher gets it. The runner will score from 3rd base on the wild pitch. Makes the score now 3-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes on the batter, LJ Gonzalez. Pitcher seems to have gotten hit by that wild pitch, taking a little time to recuperate. Two balls and 2 strikes on the pitcher, LJ Gonzalez, with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The Hawks just brought another run across on a wild pitch. And we're back to the action here. Ball high, full count now on the batter. There's the ball hit to the shortstop. It gets underneath his glove and goes through into the outfield. LJ Gonzalez will be safe on the air by the shortstop. Safe at first base. Brings up to the plate the 3rd baseman, Cody Roberts.
The 3rd baseman, Cody.
As number 28, Albert Trevino, will come in to run for LJ.
Running at first base, number 28, Albert Trevino.
Cody Roberts comes to the plate. Ball 1. On deck is Zach Martinez. And there's a high fly ball to the left side. 3rd baseman going over. Runs out of room as it's fouled out of play. Evens the count up at 1-1. Albert Trevino at first base taking his lead. Ball high, the runner goes, ball is thrown, gets through. 2nd baseman back there to cover, but the runner is safe at 2nd on a stolen base. Ball 2 now on Cody Roberts. 2 balls and 1 strike. There's a shot up the center field. Center fielder coming on. Not going to be able to make it. The ball will fall safe for a single. Ball coming home. The runner is tagged out at home. Coming up in the top of the 6th inning for the Wolverines, the leadoff batter, Marco Chavez, followed by Christian Alanis and Fabian Buendrostro. Ball in the dirt for ball 1. There's a strike called. 1-1 now on the batter. In the dirt, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. There's a shot hit to third base. Nice play by the third baseman for out number 1. That brings up
The batter, number 4,
the left fielder, Christian Alanis. Fabian Wendrostro is on deck. There's another hit to the third baseman. Over, makes the throw to first base in time for out number 2. Nice play by the third baseman. And that'll bring up Fabian Wendrostro, the shortstop.
The batter, number 16, the shortstop, Fabian Wendrostro.
On deck for the Wolverines, Jeremiah Galindo. Two outs here in the top of the 6th inning. There's another shot to the third baseman. Another nice play by the third baseman, making all 3 outs for this inning. Now pitching here in the bottom of the 6th inning for the Wolverines is Junior Garza. Coming to the plate for the South Hawks, the catcher, Zach Martinez. Inside for, ball. That's strike called on the inside corner. There's a high chopper hit to the pitcher. Gets the ball over to first base in time for the out. Out number 1 there, recorded by the pitcher.
The batter, number 11, the left fielder, Elijah Hirschman.
Coming up to the plate now will be the left fielder, Elijah Hirschman. Ball 1 on the inside. There's a high fly ball, foul back and out of play. Evens the count up at 1-1. There's a ball hit to the first base side. Pitcher over to make the play. Not able to make the play as the first baseman flips it to the pitcher. Gets away from the pitcher, so the runner will be safe on the error. That's an error on the first baseman. So Elijah Hirschman safe at first. Oscar Garza now coming to the plate.
The center fielder, Oscar Garza.
Timeout is called as Coach Leal wants to discuss something with his batter. Back to the action now. Ball high. 1 ball, no strikes. The runner goes. Throw to second base. Not going to be in time as he slides in there safely at second base. Ball 2 is called on the batter. excuse me, 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter, Oscar Garza. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. There's a bunt. Bunted back to the pitcher. Second baseman comes over to make the play at first base. Runner advances from second to third. And the leadoff batter, Angel Gonzalez, comes to the plate.
The batter number 22 of the shortstop, Angel Gonzalez.
Curveball gets away from the catcher. The runner coming from third base. Going to be in there. Slides underneath the tag. Another run comes across for the Hawks, making the score now 4-1. Close play at the plate. The ball got away from the catcher. Almost made the play. Ball 1 on Gonzalez. There's a ball fouled back. Evens the count up at 1-1. Ball low for ball 2. There's a ball hit in the gap, right center field. That'll fall for a base hit. Second base hit of the night for Angel Gonzalez.
The batter number 18, the second baseman, Zach Flores.
That brings up the second baseman, Zach Flores. Angel Gonzalez with the lead at first base. Swing and a miss by Flores, strike 1. Curveball in there for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes on the batter. There's a shot hit over the left fielder's head. That's going to be a ground rule double. The runners will stop second and third. Nice hit there by Zach Flores. Unfortunately, with that ground rule double, the runner that was at first base has to stop at third. Had that ball hit off the wall, Angel Gonzalez probably scores, and Zach Flores would have probably had a triple. Nonetheless, we have 2 outs here, bottom of the 6th inning. Bobby Arias at the plate with a chance to open up the lead a little more. Ball outside, ball 1. Outside for ball 2. Jesse Lillard on deck, the designated hitter. 2 balls, no strikes on Arias. As he hits a fly ball to the left side. Third baseman, left fielder, they're all coming in. Left fielder misses the ball. Ball falls in. 2 runs will score. That brings the score to 6-1 now as error probably is going to be given to the left fielder.
Number 12,
And ruling that a hit
Jesse
for Arias.
Lillard.
Jesse Lillard now at the plate. Arias with the lead. Outside, ball 1 on Lillard. LJ Gonzalez on deck. South up 6-1 here in the bottom of the 6th inning as they've brought 3 runs across here. That's a strike call on the outside corner to even up the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss by Lillard. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3, out number 3. But the Hawks managed to bring 3 runs across to improve their lead to 6-1 with the Wolverines' last hope here in the top of the 7th coming up. And here in the top of the 7th inning, coming up for the Wolverines will be the designated hitter, Jeremiah Galindo. Ball high for ball 1. LJ Gonzalez has gone the distance for the Greenbirds, and he's done well, only allowing 3 hits and 1 run so far. There's a shot hit into left field. Left fielder coming on, making the catch for out number 1. And that'll bring up to the plate Benjamin de Hoyos.
The batter, number 7, Benjamin de Hoyos.
There's a shot hit in the gap. Left center, left fielder coming over to make the play. Gets the ball in. De Hoyos will have a single. As there's still a little life left in the Wolverines.
The batter, number 12, the first baseman, Alexis Lozano.
That brings up the first baseman, Alexis Lozano, who had a triple in the a double in the 2nd inning to bring in the Wolverines' only run. Runner leads off. There's a hard hit ball down the 3rd base line. Left fielder falls down. Here comes the throw. The runner will be in there with a double, as runners are now at 2nd and 3rd, 1 out here in the the top of the 7th inning. Number 15 now,
Number 15,
Gilbert Ariola coming up to the plate. Ball on the outside. Inside, ball 2. The Wolverines making a little bit of noise here in the top of the 7th inning. Down by 5 runs with runners on 2nd and 3rd. And 2 balls right now on the batter.
The groundskeeper to please meet the umpires.
We'll be back.
At the conclusion of
We're back to the action here. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a foul. Ball fell back. Two balls and 1 strike now on the batter. There's a ball hit into center field. Center fielder going over, making a nice catch. The runner from third will tag up. He'll come across, making the score 6-2. And that brings up to the plate the center fielder, Juan Rosales. 2 outs here. There's a hard hit ball to the third baseman. Picks it up, throws over to first base. In time, out number 3, and that is the ball game as the South Hawks pick up a much-needed win here to go 3-2 in the district, and the PSJA Wolverines will fall to 2-3. Nice played ball game by both sides. Nice pitching by LJ Gonzalez, who only allowed 2 runs on 5 hits. South Hawks will be playing tomorrow, Saturday, at Edinburgh North at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. For JP Mena, I am Rick Martinez. Good night, everybody.